The Book of Exodus. The story leading up to the giving of the Ten Commandments, as recorded in the Book of Exodus in the Old Testament, describes the significant events in which the Israelites are freed from slavery in Egypt and, under God's guidance, establish a covenant with Him at Mount Sinai. Below is a chronological listing of the key episodes. 1. The suffering of the Israelites. Exodus 1-2. The Israelites living in Egypt multiply in number, causing Pharaoh to see them as a threat. He enslaves them and subjects them to harsh labor. Pharaoh orders all Hebrew male infants to be thrown into the Nile. The birth of Moses. His mother hides him for 3 months, then places him in a basket and sets him afloat on the Nile. Pharaoh's daughter discovers Moses and raises him in the palace. 2. Moses' flight and calling. Exodus 2-4. As an adult, Moses kills an Egyptian who is beating a Hebrew and flees to Midian to escape Pharaoh's wrath. In Midian, he marries Zipporah, the daughter of Jethro, Ruel, a priest, and becomes a shepherd. God appears to Moses in the burning bush, calling him to deliver the Israelites from Egypt. Despite Moses' hesitations, God assures him of his presence and equips him with signs. 3. Confrontation with Pharaoh and the 10 plagues. Exodus 5-11. Moses and his brother Aaron demand that Pharaoh release the Israelites, but Pharaoh refuses. God sends 10 plagues upon Egypt. The Nile turns to blood. Frogs invade the land. Gnats swarm everywhere. Flies infest Egypt. A plague kills the livestock. Boils afflict people and animals. A hailstorm devastates crops and livestock. Locusts consume what remains. Darkness covers the land. The death of the firstborn. The origin of the Passover. 4. The Exodus and the Red Sea. Exodus 12-15. After the final plague, Pharaoh allows the Israelites to leave Egypt. The Israelites quickly depart, initiating the feast of Passover. Pharaoh changes his mind and pursues them with his army. God parts the Red Sea through Moses, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground. The Egyptian army is drowned as the sea returns to its place. 5. Journey through the wilderness. Exodus 16-18. On their way to Mount Sinai, the Israelites grumble about a lack of food and water. God provides manna, bread from heaven, quail, and water from a rock. The Amalekites attack, but the Israelites prevail as Moses holds up his staff in prayer. Jethro visits Moses and advises him to delegate judicial responsibilities to capable men. 6. The covenant at Mount Sinai. Exodus 19-20. The Israelites arrive at Mount Sinai. God instructs Moses to prepare the people for a divine encounter. They purify themselves for 3 days and are forbidden from approaching the mountain. Amid thunder, lightning, and smoke, God descends upon Mount Sinai. God gives the 10 Commandments, laying the foundation for the covenant between Him and His people. This sequence of events captures the dramatic journey of the Israelites from enslavement in Egypt to their transformation into God's covenant people at Mount Sinai. The giving of the 10 Commandments marks a pivotal moment in their relationship with God.